I shanked him. I shanked him. I shanked him. Hey guys, it's umiarts here, and welcome back, hopefully, or welcome to my channel, my smart art channel, with big art channel energy. So, today I'm going to be talking about how someone ripped my drawing, okay? This story is juicy, so it's going to be 2 story times. I've shanked people multiple times, yes. So, this all started, let's get right into it, This all started in 7th grade. So, mind you, I was a literal child. So, no one please drag me in the comment section because I was a literal child. I was in 7th grade and I was really into anime. I'm still into anime, obviously. But I was drawing it and I was a lot better at drawing it. So I spent my time, I slaved away. I was drawing a girl which she had like orange hair and she was just so cute. And I loved that drawing. And I was just adding the finishing touches on it, I was so excited to show my mom, like, girl, yes. So obviously I was in class and my teacher is like, stop drawing, Yumi, stop drawing. And I'm like, no, I don't want to stop drawing. I was a gangster. I was like, what you gonna do? Like, you're not gonna stop me from making my masterpiece. And also it was 7th grade, so I really didn't care. I'm different now. I actually care and I'm not disrespectful. Anyways, so I'm drawing and there's this boy that he's in that class. He was in that class and he was not a good kid. He was like one of the kids that would make the teacher cry. So I don't know why suddenly he decided, hey, I'm gonna be on the teacher's side today. So he comes up to my desk, he strolls up, all big shouldered, like, Yumi, stop drawing or I'm gonna take that drawing and I'm gonna rip it up. I'm drawing, I'm minding my business, I got my pen down, I'm like, do. Because at this point, I'm like, I already didn't like him in that class. I already didn't like this boy. And I was feeling ready to go. I was like, you want to go? Like, I don't care. So I'm like, you can try to rip up my drawing, but I'm gonna shank you if you do. And so I'm just like, okay, let me get an example, a nice little example here so you guys can see what happened to me. And not gonna lie, I deserve this. I should have been paying attention to class instead of drawing. Even though it hurts my heart to say that, I should have been paying attention to class instead of drawing. But he ain't have to rip my drawing though. So this is just an old essay that I did. And it was laying on the ground, yes, before you ask. So I'm drawing, I'm like, that was aggressive. My God. So I'm drawing and I'm like, yes. Good morning. I'm drawing, and then he snatches my paper. So I'm like, give me my stuff back now, give me my stuff back. And he's like, no, like, I'm gonna rip this because you keep drawing, you're not listening. And I'm like, now everybody in the class is staring at us. And I'm the weird, quiet art kid. And my voice is really high, which right now it might not seem like it because I feel like I'm kind of sick. But then my voice is really high. So I stand up, I'm like, give me my stuff back now. Like, I said I was going to shank him, but I was also scared because he was bigger than me. And I just didn't know what to do. So I'm puffing up my chest and I'm like, give me my stuff back. Give me. And everybody's laughing because my voice is so high pitched and I just look stupid. And they're like, ha ha ha, like, yeah, da 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 da. Don't you know, he passes my drawing on to the next person, pass it on to the next person, pass it on to the next. And I'm following these people around trying to get my art back. Like, give me my stuff, give me my stuff. Meanwhile, the teacher's like, all right, give her. She's sitting back, bro. She's sitting back because she's like enjoying this. She's enjoying that. Like, she's getting me back, you know, because I was rude to her. Now they're being rude to me. So it's like she's getting her revenge. She's sitting back in the chair like, and I'm like, give me my stuff, give me. And I'm so mad, like I'm fuming. And when I get upset, I just don't know how to react anymore. So I have my Sharpie. I always carried a like thin point Sharpie on me. Well, I know this one is a micron because now I have money to buy microns. Before I didn't. So I just used Sharpie. And I always have my thin point Sharpie. And I always called him Mr. Sharpie. So I take my Sharpie out and I'm like, give me my freaking drawing or else. And you know, it's back to the boy now. He's like, or else what? I'm like, I really will shank you. I will. I'm like trying to make it seem like I would really do it, but I'm scared to do it. So he takes the drawing and he's like, just a little, just a little. And I was like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. Give me my stuff now. You ripped it. Now give me. Give me. I'm snatching it. Don't you know I grab it? Just the end of it. Just a little piece. And he goes, I lost it. I lost it. From artist to artist. The pain of losing a job. I worked for that. I worked on that for hours. I was so proud of that. And it's in 2 pieces on the floor now. I'm like, I just can't believe that he actually did it. Like I knew the school was crazy. I just couldn't see. I couldn't see anything but red. I grabbed my Sharpie. I grabbed his arm. I was like, ah! I didn't even think that I had the guts to do it. I didn't think I was gonna do it. It's so like that's violent. You know, disclaimer. I'm not saying that you should go out and do this, but this is my experience. Like, my heart was going. It was in my hand. You know, he was near me, so I got it in my hand and I'm shaking him and I'm like I'm shaking him so hard. I'm just like, bro. And like I feel the Sharpie going into him and I'm like, yo, am I really doing this? Like, what the heck is wrong with me? And you know, this was just a normal day for that school. I have so many stories on that school. It was insane. So this was just a normal day. This was not out of the ordinary at all. So I'm stabbing him. Thought I'd never say those words, but I'm stabbing him and he grabs me by my pigtail because I always wore pigtails. Like even back in the day, I had pigtails and I liked them and people would drill me for it. Like, that's why you're pregnant now. Haha. Anyways, that just got petty. So he grabbed me by my pigtails and he's like yanking me, trying to get me off of him from stabbing him. And he starts punching me in my head. Like, he's like punching me in my head while I'm stabbing him. Like, he got me under here and I'm like oh my god. The teacher runs up finally. She's trying to pull us apart and he's still got like my hair in his hand and he's like pulling on it and I'm like shaking him. Girl, I was a wild child. Finally, we get pulled apart. He cussing me out. He calling me all names. Like, I didn't even care. Like, if I was really listening to what he said, I would have started shaking him again. But that's not what really set me off. I looked at my drawing. I pick it up off the floor. It's in 2 shreds like this. I'm like, oh no. Oh my. Like, I'm trying to put it back together. I'm just like, no. My drawing, no. Ah! And then I look at him. And I'm like, and I grab my pen again and I'm like, I'm I'm trying to shank him again. Your girl went back for seconds, okay? What is wrong with me? Like, oh my god, I was crazy. So I'm trying to shank him again. But then, like, the security guards were there, and they were breaking us up. And, like, I was trying to shank him again, and they grabbed my wrist. And, you know, they kind of, like, I don't know how they did it, but they made me drop the Sharpie. And, like, I'm just, like, trying to fight them. Nothing's working. Fun fact, I had, after that incident, they banned fine point Sharpies in my school. Yep. They banned them because I started a trend where people would start stabbing other people with fine point Sharpies. I didn't do that on purpose. I don't know what happened. I'm really not a violent person. I'm a sweet artist person. Look at me. Look at me. I literally look like a cherry blossom right now. I'm so sweet. But I don't know what happened. When I saw my drawing, just, wow. Like, I'm very passionate about my art, okay? And he ripped it into shreds, bro. So yeah, I didn't even get in trouble. They didn't even tell my mom or his mom. Like, they basically brought us into the office together and was like, well, if you apologize, then we can let this go and you don't have to get suspended and we won't tell your parents. And we were like, okay. So we wrote a little, I'm sorry for stabbing you multiple times. And he's like, I'm sorry for, you know, messing up your drawing. And they had the nerve to bring me my pieces of drawing after, like, oh, he said he's sorry, he's gonna tape it up. Sis, it's too late now. It's too late. It's too late now. The drawing's ruined. I'm not, like, I mean, it was a nice little gesture, but yeah. Yeah. My second time stabbing someone was actually my cousin. And he also went to this crazy school with me, and he was there laughing the whole time while they were running around with my drawing. He had a crush on me, my cousin. Exactly. No. You heard right. We don't do that here. We live up north. We don't do that. I don't know what he thought. So, I wasn't even in school that time that I did shank him. We were at our cousin's birthday party. So, I was like, how is he related to you? And he said, that's my cousin. And I said, he's my cousin also. And he was like, no, he's not. He just didn't believe that we were actually related. And I'm like, he's your cousin. He's my cousin. We are cousins. We are related in some shape, way, or form. I am not doing anything with you or dating you. Like, you're disgusting. Ew. And plus, he was like the bad kid. He was literally like the leader of the bad kids at school, and I was the weird art kid. He didn't really want to date me. He just wanted to have sex. And literally, I was a kid, so who was having sex at that age? I don't know. I hope no one, but ugh. So after that, explaining to him why I'm not gonna do things with him, he got upset. It's winding really hard outside. Oh my gosh. Anyways, before I got distracted, he's really upset at me now. And he's like, well, if you don't kiss me at least, I'm gonna punch you. And I'm like, you're not gonna punch me. And before I could even finish, he just, boom, like right in my chest. And if you know, I have asthma, so that knocked the wind out of me. Like, he just, boom. And I'm like, I get my breath back. I'm like, did he just punch me in my chest? Like, what kind of, who are you, Chris Brown? Like, why are you punching me? So I take out my Sharpie again, because I always had it on me. Of course I was drawing. And I just start shaking him. Like, I'm like, like, I promise I don't do this often. I did it 3 times, but I don't do it often. It just so happened to be my only weapon. He continued to beat me up because, of course. Ooh, just cracked my back. That was a good one. He just beat me up. Like, all I remember is him literally picking me up and like Batista bombing me on the ground. And I'm like, wow, this is like, I feel like Rihanna right now. Like, this is terrible. I don't like this. And so he's beating me up. Then he starts stomping me out. I love that for me. I love getting stomped out by my cousins. So he's like stomping me out mad hard, and I'm just on the floor like, ah! Yeah. And so the only reason that he stopped was because they were like, oh, we're gonna sing happy birthday to the birthday boy. And I'm like, so I get up, I'm all messed up, and I'm like, oh my god, he just beat me up, bro. Like, what? You know, I was a kid, so it wasn't like that big of a deal. It was a big deal, but it was like, okay, I'm okay. As long as my art is fine, I'm fine. And then we're sitting at the birthday table with the little boy, and they're like, happy birthday to you. And then all of a sudden I feel his hand go around my neck, and he's choking me out. Sis is getting choked out at the birthday table, okay? I'm like, I'm dying at this table. There was literally a room full of adults. No one stopped him. He is choking me out. Literally, why? I don't know. He has issues. I just don't know. He started choking me out, and I'm like, I look over at his mom, like, I'm like, help me. Bro, she doesn't do nothing. I think it's just because they knew he was crazy. Like, so he's choking me out. And again, I try to reach for my Sharpie to stab him, but, you know, he knocks it out my hand, and he just continues to choke me out. So eventually he let go in time for me to finish singing happy birthday for this little boy. And I'm like, I didn't know what else to do. Like, I didn't want to sit there awkwardly. So I was just like, how old are you now? How old are you now? Like, I'm scared. Like, leave me alone. I feel like I always get the worst luck with this type of stuff. Why? I don't even know. But I do have another story about me shanking another boy, which did escalate very quickly. So like the video if you guys want to see that, because it is also hilarious. Well, at the time it wasn't, but it is now. I also shanked him over my art, because for some reason they just love destroying my art. I just don't know why. They love doing it. So I had to take out my little Sharpie. Disclaimer, I do not condone this. Do not do this, please. Times are different now. You will literally go to jail. Like, even if you're a kid. I don't know. Kid jail. I don't know. Don't do it, okay? Things were different then. It's not good. Don't do it. So, yes, this has been umiarts, and this is my small art channel with big art channel energy. And if you guys like that, then definitely subscribe and hit the bell. And if you don't, I'ma just find you and I'ma shank you like I shanked the rest of those people. I'ma shank you.